Hello ladies and gents, I am Annihilate and welcome back to Distant Worlds Universe, playing with the Tekken Corporation and with the return of the Shakturi line storyline enabled. And as you can see, we are doing really rather well. Our economy is enormous. We've now got a 17% share of the economy, which isn't as good as I'd like, but we are at war with a couple of factions, so let us hope we can capture their planets and territories. Because our first attempt at capturing a homeworld failed, and our second one also failed as we tried to invade this one. We tried to bombard them, and we bombarded them to pretty much oblivion, but their strength is still really strong, so that is very, very annoying. We did, though, get the really rather awesome tech, the super fast, ultra efficient hyperdrives, which take only a single second to initialize, and also go a lot faster than the Transcendent we've been using previously. And because we're down to here, so we're going tremendously fast and very, very, very quickly, which is awesome. You see our empire's moving very, very fast, getting a ton of bonus income because of that, and so much I'm actually having difficulty trying to spend it all. Also, we've just increased the cargo capacity, and we're looking at improving the fuel cells, getting some of the basic techs, which, to be honest, I could have captured from other factions, but I don't need to, so why bother? Actually, I could do the command spy, I think it does. I think that it's a bacon mod thing. Did it do anything? Steel research. And you see, they're likely to get captured, so yeah, I will go against them, but seriously, do a little bit of a more important thing. So yeah, I do have like aerial weapons and iron weapons, but if I go to a year, it's at 94%, so it's fine. Actually, I'll cancel that mission because you're likely to, you know, win. Let's go against the, not the Ancient Guardians, that's stupid. Neotane Junta. So we do have quite a few actual spies, and sending them out onto various spy missions would probably be a good idea, I think. Now, I've taken every other liberty. I'd said it was to make it a little bit more balanced, but seriously, this is not balanced. Not in the slightest. My empire is enormous. Norlex Spaceport is getting a little bit overrun. 72 waiting. Go attack that mining station, and the pirates are pretty much gone then. Go to the diplomacy and have a look at some of the pirates. Like, so they're down to 2 military ships, and a couple of things were down to 60 firepower. The Dread Gangsters are still pretty high. They have a lot of firepower. They've been a main bane, but we've done a colossal amount of damage to them recently. Burning Sun Raiders are also still very, very strong, but we're doing pretty well against them. The Dark Transport have been hobbled massively. We've done very well at eliminating them. A lot of the others have pretty minimal firepower, looking through all the pirate factions. Those guys have a decent amount. We do know where they are. But otherwise, yeah. Menacing Clan also, we know where they are. I'm taking them on. I don't want to share the galaxy map with anyone. Whoa, my bonus income has just gone launched up again. I want to have a look where my exploration ships are doing. So exploration ships are all coming down because they're being improved. But they'll mostly have everything cleared out soon, I think. Grand Fleet, move to that system again. Good. Ooh, these guys have decent weapons. Ah, they're disabling. Okay, they just annihilated one of my ships. I wasn't expecting them to do that. I know you want me to remove my stuff from your systems, but seriously, you can't let pirates just have free reign everywhere. How's my research status doing? Got a huge amount of capacity still, so I'm very happy with that. Troopers, load troops at places with troops. Load troops firstly at Nuralak. New ivory discovered. Good number of troops been loading up there. Right, reloaded basically all the troops up. Might now go load troops up at Xanox as well. Wow, that's quite the planet. Let's bump your tax up to 35. Isuk is also pretty awesome. Let's go attack this facility and clear that out. Attack those facilities, get rid of them. Good grief, how many pirate bases are there still? I'm trying to take them on, but we had a lot of corruption to everywhere. Eventually I will be able to take them all on and everything will be fine. But until then... Okay, ooh, colonised a new system. We'll go capture that and upgrade that, which will be awesome. Actually, got a new place for quite a while. So it's quite exciting, really. Got a new colony. Why 7 straight away? I think that's because we're at war. Yeah, we're tired of the Empire's wars. So they are attacking this system. Tons and tons of damage being dealt to it. Come on, blow it up. How's the spaceport? Yep, its shields are going down fast. As is its firepower. This is one little problem with the mod. Particularly the RetreatUE is that I'm not so sure it's particularly well balanced. Some of the weapons seem really strong, but it might just be how I'm using them. I suppose in the original missiles were king, so it's still hard to some extent. You can just infinitely avoid enemy attack. Ooh, I now have got the enhanced fuel storage, which has really quite improved capacity. Because I was just sitting on that one, 65. It's now what? Well, we went to 75. So now it's 25, which would be really quite nice and improve everything even further. We're losing, since we haven't got so many people on counterintelligence. We are actually losing tech now. Can you grab many more troops here? Well, that's probably the most amount of troops I require. I head directly over to Mura 2. Colony is left to become independent. Okay. That's annoying. So we'll be able to colonise it. But yeah, losing planets is annoying. As with all these warnings, it's very easy to overlook certain things. Like these guys, I think... Yeah, invading Slukan militia. I think these guys are actually trying to rise up against me. Yeah, they're actually angry with me. So we select this colony, have a look. Yeah, it's militia actually attacking me, so... Bit of an annoyance, but these things do happen, I guess. Most of the time we can just recolonise them. Which is highly amusing, I must say. Okay, this is normal speed and troopers are moving that fast across the map. Okay, I'm a bit worried by my money at the moment. It's getting so high. You genuinely get this high, you end up with a crash, like a economy crash. It's a balance. it's a balancing thing. I think it only occurs when you have a very high amount of money. I think it's just to prevent you from stacking everything up and just going ham. You know what, I should have probably stopped from attacking these guys. Allow them to, you know, let them build up loads and loads of ships and stuff for me to capture when I take them over. Okay, life support has also been improved. That's really good. That's going to allow us to reduce the size of all of our ships. Same with the fuel storage, actually. For the most part, I'm actually happy with how much fuel they have on board. It can reduce the size and the cost of the swarmers by changing how much fuel they have on board. So it's a nice little thing, and overall I will be able to save a lot of fuel on that. But for the most part, it's probably just going to increase the amount I carry. Probably aim for a couple of thousand fuel for ships, because if I go back to the edit design, see 2,000 fuel would be quite a good amount. And I'm also able to reduce how many crew and living quarters I have, because that's upgraded as well. So that's all very nice. And that's good, because look how much smaller the cruisers are. They are small, which means I could probably add more on them. I can actually add another bank of guns. Oh, it goes over by 1. Oh, there we go. If I take it down to 20, yeah, it's more powerful. Got 5 more guns, more fuel. Yeah, that is good. One thing I've just noticed is my colony ship was still using ion thrusters. Let's bring that back up to, you know, proton thrusters. So overall, I've just gone over all the state ships and just improved the actual fuel capacity. So for the most part, it's gone up with actually less fuel cells. So it's very nice. And similarly, just knocking down most of the crew compartments by 1. Which again is not, you know, massively important, but it does save on actual, you know, maintenance. Well, I've gone through, upgraded all the designs, mostly with standard cargo bays, improved the autocannons, because I still haven't done that on everything, and also just reducing the number of actual bays and that with people, so the living quarters. Oh, I'd forgotten to upgrade the mining stations, so let's do this quickly. There's a lot more capacity which can go into these guys. I know upgrading my ships so soon after a previous upgrade is pretty bad form, but you know, it's actually reducing the amount of upkeep it's going to take everything. So overall, it is a good thing. Sure, the maintenance is like, it's 1313 on this one, so let's see the difference. It's really not much, like 40, but it adds up when it's across the entire empire. So excellent. All our maintenance will go down soon, but of course, more and more cash flow. Coordinated docking, all of this sort of stuff is really quite nice. Okay, we attempted to colonize and it failed because the existing people did not like it. Repelled a combination. It's possible, but it's friendly population, but it didn't work. Okay, whatever. Okay, just allowed my strike forces to go around and do something. Okay, we've managed to capture a load of stuff. There we go. Ordered my guys to go capture some more science. Because we did. Managed to get a load up here. Some nice bits of tech up there. Yeah, it's doing alright. The robotic repairs will be awesome. They'll make our ships really, really tough. It's not like they were weak as it were. So see what happens. So you see 1 second, bam, done. Retreat. So they've, yeah, so a lot of their ships only fire when fired upon. Yeah, they've already got no hyperdrive. Take them out. Oh, I don't really have the energy. Just stay still, you'll get more stuff done then. That's interesting. I do need to upgrade the state ships then. The Fleet Auxiliary. To have more power. They should have enough excess power. What version is this? Mark 11? Oh, you're Mark 9. That would be why. Okay, troopers, go and attack. I don't need the 3rd Strike Force here anymore, so they can go deal with some pirates, I guess. Go somewhere. My ships are now fast enough that I can just order them to go wherever, and I don't mind. Just order them backwards and forwards across the galaxy, I guess. The Grand Fleet, though, is just still sitting in that system. Troopers, though. How is this invade going? Yeah, look, 34k. Ours! So we now have also captured all of their entire empire. What's this empire think of us? They are actually pretty happy with us. So you will load the troops at this system. I will also build a defensive base, and I think I'll actually build a small spaceport here. Just because it is a home world. I know it's pretty close to this other one, but if I have a look on it, it's got enough resources to build both of them straight away, so yeah. It will be fine. Let's have a look at the new ships. So I can just go retire all of that lot. And that will give me a decent amount of tech, to be honest. Wow, so they're like really far behind us in terms of tech. Still like iron thrusters and standard armour and the Jurix drive. Yep, we are way ahead of everyone. Okay, we're up to 7 million now. That's kind of insane. Load more troops. Okay, who's left? So the Dread Gangsters. Let's go and attack that system over there. You can see with now most of the pirates' actual targets are dead. Let's have a look at victory conditions again. We are still doing amazing. Control a lot of the population. Yeah, population's huge. Our territory is also ginormous, 81 colonies. We now have an economy which beats the Ancient Guardians. And strategic value probably almost 4 times higher than everyone else's. Military strength is still below the K444, but to be honest, I don't care. Mine is really strong. I've got now a couple of really good systems. Oh, my homeworld has actually dropped off this. Wow. New leader has been elected. That's not good. Look at my cash flows just suddenly dropped because that leader had a nice bonus. Ugh. Hate it when that happens. Rebelling, refusing to pay taxes. Yeah, that's cool. Being attacked by a giant Keltor. Kill it. Where's our troopers? Troopers are still over there. I think a minor is still there, but I can't even click on things. As soon as I click on them, it's out of date because they've 1 second and they're away. Rebellion, that's infuriating. Officers training, new naval academy, and another regional governance. Now, war weariness is now rampant though, that's painful. Also, robotic repairs. Yes. It's really, really good. Because not only does it give a very large damage reduction, it also repairs components which are damaged. It's quite quick as well, every few seconds, repair a damaged component. I don't think adding more on actually increases the rate of repair, but it does prevent that component getting damaged. It might make them repair fast. To be honest, I really don't know. I know most of these things actually show the real stats, so it is unlikely to actually stack up. Wow, I've just noticed my small spaceport didn't have damage control on. Yikes, that is, well, being changed now. Along with adding on the damage control for everything else. But it's now repair bots, because repair bots are way better. Interestingly enough, the repair bots are actually cheaper than the extra damage control. They probably use technically rarer resources. Oh no, steel, 6 steel and 1 carbon fibre. But I have such a surplus anyway, it won't matter regardless. Again, upgrading things one at a time, but they are good upgrades. This repair is really worth it. It doesn't mean this episode is probably going to be really short, because I'm going to be cutting most of this actual stuff out, because it's literally going through swapping out the repair bots on individual designs, so not exactly the most invigorating and dynamic gameplay, but it does improve my forces vastly, so well worth the time spent, in my opinion. Right, that's all those upgraded. Waiting for the troopers to go get their more forces. I wait for everything to retire first before I go around and upgrade things, otherwise I won't upgrade the ones I don't want. Actually, if they do upgrade, that's fine, because I have plans for them. You go for more special attack stuff. The weapons is mostly just filler now. I don't care too much about what weapons I've got. The defences and the attack I want, and I've got the fighters. Oh, the fighters aren't... They're up to advanced, they aren't the star superiority. Let's get to star superiority and that'll basically hit it. Then there's other things like the super beam weapons, which are fun but not necessarily needed. But I'll work towards it regardless, because, as I said, they're fun. Go strike forces, go around and clear out everything. And they are now able to go across the other side of the galaxy to do clean up duty, which is awesome. Actually, how is that exploration doing? Okay, I think I've explored everything. Because they have none. I think that means I've actually explored absolutely everything. Yeah, it looks like I think I have explored everything. Well, that's going to be a big money save, because I've got, what, 60? 50, 60 of them? No, 88 at the moment. Wow. 88 of them, and they are worth... still, it's a good few thousand, which I'll no longer have to pay for. Right, go and attack those. I think these are like legendary pirates, like right at the edge of the system. Fantastic. Got some more troops on board. Now let's jump over to this system, and they should jump immediately. They've still got ships coming in from somewhere, so... million again. So much bonus income. So any empire with still only one colony who we aren't allied with. That's the thing, we are actually allied with quite a few in little independent type places. Right, I think I'll head over to use the system. There's also these ones, so there are 3 systems I can go and conquer with my trooper force. Maybe I should consider taking on the Guardians as well. Ooh, cool, extra tech. Just found me the missiles. Excellent. Now let's go send these against someone with a little bit more research. Enhanced scanners, very high engine thrust, that will do nicely. You got low espionage, cancel you. Kind of like core access, steel research, improvement to the planet surveying, things which I'm probably never going to really care about until way later in the game. Okay, that's crazy. I've almost taken out all the pirates' bases. Some of these still haven't actually gone to the upgrade yet. You can tell because the actual strength of everything. Okay, this time we have a lot landed. We didn't get armor breakthrough. We didn't get that's another thing. So we didn't get armor breakthrough. We didn't get special forces. We took a lot of damage from the landing. Go load late colony. So the first Grand Fleet is in this area, and they are making a mess of these pirates. And my money is going even higher. I can't actually really spend it fast enough unless I, you know, massively improve my military, which I should probably do. Here you go, I'll spend 1 million on ships, so 40 more heavy cruisers, 20 more destroyers and 20 carriers, which I don't actually have any of, and I might as well get another tank constructors while I'm at it. Yep, that is quite the force. First Grand Fleet is making a right mess of this lot. There's going to be losing ships because they're moving in range of the base. Look at that. Yeah, you don't do that. You take damage from all of these. You take too much damage, goodness. Well, I was going to go to the station, but to be honest, there's not much point. Wow. What's the first strike force doing? Well, the first Grand Fleet. We'll keep this information. Oh, we'll warn them, because we are doing spy against them. Okay, our ships are being shaken apart, quite literally. Can I zoom out a moment? I just want to see how the battle on this planet is doing. Okay, you see huge amounts of things constructed and built. Set the troopers on auto. That should mean that they go fill up their ships elsewhere. The first Grand Fleet has taken quite the beating. In fact, Trooper, go and add your ships to this invasion. Okay, all jump over there, and you see how quickly they jump. They just turn and jump. As long as they've got the hyperdrive working, they're fine. Monetary gifts, nice. However, our troopers going. Well, yeah, I will end the episode soon. I've been recording for just over an hour now, but I want to capture this planet first and take over these guys. How are we doing? Which will probably make me win. Huh. Maybe the Shakturi doesn't always spawn, or maybe I'm just one before they do. Because sort of consensus was that I've seen online has been that it's about when you reach about tech level 5. I am beyond tech level 5, but it could be when like the galaxy gets to that sort of level. So, you know, maybe. No, the troopers do not. You will engage when attacked. I don't want you just going around and taking out all the system, particularly when you know you can take it all later. Limited commerce, brilliant. Everything's doing fine. Our income's just through this stupidly high. The first Grand Fleet is pretty heavily damaged. Retire immediately, and you've got 50 damaged. Retire, scrap immediately. It's hard to tell what's in the fleet. I think it was 2 destroyers though which got thrown out, so military ships, look for destroyers. Well, look for my destroyers. I think I just captured the system, that's why I've got loads of these other ships now. Yep, I can't remember how many ships in the Grand Fleet. Go retrofit latest designs anyway. So yes, this system is now mine. They're pretty unhappy with me, admittedly, but zoom out to observe my nice empire and comment that we're at 80%. Victory threshold is at 80%. I'm going to continue this one until we win. It's going to overrun a little bit, but yeah. And it's then if I should continue, maybe because, well, technically we will have won, but at the same time we haven't wiped out everyone. But yeah. So you've got a lot of corruption. So on you, build myself a regional capital, please. Now go for the revenue will go up to like 2,500k or something. Let's have a look at some of this forces over here. You know, the big battles. So my ship is just taking on ships, no problem. We're rampant war weariness, but we're no longer at war, so... Fourth strike force is low on fuel, so I'll get those to refuel at the nearest system, which is an ally one. Yeah, as soon as that actual planet is taken over, with the regional capital, we'll win massively, because not only will it zero the corruption on its own system, it will lower it on all nearby ones as well. Attacking these pirate bases as well is probably going to do a pretty good job, because that's also going to lower corruption. But let's head over to... we'll go to the colony. See all these as well, so if I pause it... so this is up to 66%. It's at 11%. 5%, I suppose because they haven't got that much population yet. But 6%. Well, these will probably go down to 0 as soon as this is completed. So 0% corruption now. GDP 206. Yeah, 2,600k. Yikes! Wow. And then this is also the corruption has plummeted as well. Admittedly not as good as I was thinking. But if I now go to my colony screen, go have a look at the revenue. Yeah, I now have 3 systems. Yeah. Very high population on this planet. The saying it's nowhere near the actual the culture. So he's got the really high culture. And could always increase the tax more. Look at my income. It's going to tick over, probably going to be victory. Because if I go to my victory screen, yeah, the economy just threw me well over. I'm generating 22% of the actual galaxy's total, which is why, yeah, population. I also have 29%. I actually control 39% of the galaxy's colonies. The trade income is not that high. I've seen a lot higher, but still $1 million in trade is not bad. But I don't have the highest private revenue anymore. The K444 authority has more at the moment with 97 million, but my population, my territory, and now my economy is double theirs, so I would catch up in short order. My strategic value, my military strength is now also flung above theirs, mainly because I just built another 100 ships odd. The Guardians are still pretty high ahead of me, so maybe I'll, after victory, I will actually, you know, wipe them out. Part of a, you know, an ending victory dance, I guess. We're trying to locate ships which are to retire, and I think the best way is actually slicked by firepower, because mine is so much higher than everyone else's. Yeah, it does seem to have worked. Then I have my swarmers, my anti-fighters, both of which are pretty low. Invasion, then yeah, basically everything else. So I've able to retire all the enemy ships. And there we go, victory. So yeah, how are we done for victory? So we've got stupidly high there. Our score is ridiculous. Still not as high as the other ones I've done, but continue. Our top colonies. Yep, we now have 3 top colonies again. Huzzah. Sheesh. This one though, Utopia, kind of want to go take out that. But I might do that for next episode, because yes, we have victory. So I shall end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Distant Worlds Universe with myself and a different. If you did enjoy the episode and the series, please leave it a like and or comment below, as it is always great to hear from you lot. Otherwise, that's it for me for now, and I shall see you next time. But until then, I'm out. Goodbye.